Hey guys, just wanted to make a video about Peaks Challenge Falls Creek 2017, and here we are just rolling out, about to start the descent down Falls Creek. So yeah, just fast forwarding through the descent now. The only advice here descending is just hold your line and make sure you move with intent, but it's really not as bad as you think it's going to be. Obviously we were lucky with the weather, and it was nice and dry and it wasn't too cold. And here we are just rolling through to Tawonga and just riding through and just starting the Tawonga Gap climb. So yeah, we were riding, the game plan was to ride within threshold, just stay 70 to 80% of FTP, so just trying to keep from surging and using the 32 at the back to spin up the climbs without, yeah, and check out the kit that bloke was wearing, pretty cool. Here we hit the top of Tawonga Gap. Now, just wanted to talk people through the descent. It is signed, as you can see just on the left here, you'll see a number, I think it's 2 coming up, and this is the second corner. If you go to the briefing, you can see they talk about the first 8 or 9 corners, and each of the numbers are cornered. But from the video you can see the video of the descent, and just be careful of the off-camber corners here. And it's just really easy just to take it easy, just don't go too fast, just observe the numbers, hold your line, be relaxed. And yeah, just make sure you are riding within yourself and ride on the drops. So I think, in my opinion, corners 5, the one here, 7 and 9 are the really bad ones. So next corner is corner 6. There's not much going on here. It's pretty easy, just hold the line. You can see Joel hitting it like a pro. This corner here, you can just see it's just a little bit off camber there, and the road surface has got a few issues as well. I think last year I saw a guy break his collarbone on that corner there, so just be very careful. You're not going to save a lot of time by going full gas. And next corner here is a little bit dodgy as well. You just see it's just off camber. So yep, just be careful, and this is what the lovely folks at Bicycle Network are talking about when they say be careful in Tawonga Gap. So you can just imagine, with a bit of moisture and a bit of bit of bad luck, you could easily come off and hurt yourself. Okay, here we are just continuing the descent to Harriettville, and here we are riding to Hotham. We've got this bloke on the left. He was just doing a lot of surging and riding full gas and then backing off. And here we are, it's the start of the Hotham climb. Okay, and yeah, climbing Hotham. Hotham's pretty brutal. It's 30 k's. It's a long climb. You really need to pace yourself. It's quite a brutal climb. It's my friend Simon on the right. Once again, here we are at the Meg. So this is a pretty tight little pinch. I think it hits about 9% for a couple of k's, and there was just a lot of people grinding, and a lot of people going past me. But we stuck to the game plan, rode within the threshold, spinning high cadence. Here's a false flat section of Hotham, about halfway up after the Meg. So yeah, just staying in the group, staying out of the wind, and yeah, look, you know, enjoying the scenery. As you can see to your left, it just looks magnificent. It's just such a beautiful part of the world. Real highlight of the day, and just amazing. You can see old mate here in the Rafa gear just stretching his back out. And here's some video of here, just tapping it out, 10 k's from the top. Yeah, just really, it's a really long climb. You know, this is where the sugar you save here will be used at the back of falls. His old mate in the Rafa, spinning. And yeah, there's some little descents as well. I catch up with my mate Joel, who, you know, it's really hard when you're climbing these big mountains. You just need to ride to your own pace. And I think we're just about to hit CRB hill, so it's the second, I guess, tough pinch near the top of Hotham. It's just saw the sign there. It's 8 k's from the top. So look, you know, it's one of those things. It's as tough as you make it. Have the right gears on your bike. You do need to train for the Peaks Challenge. So having the fitness means you've got more aerobic capacity, which means you'll burn more fat as opposed to sugar, which means you'll be able to ride longer at a higher intensity. So it's a pretty brutal climb really. If you're unprepared, it can really gas you and you'll have nothing left in the tank when you get to the back of falls. So, but it's just a beautiful part of the world. You can just see to your left, and down here when you're descending, you're really near the top of the resort at this point, and it just feels like you're on top of the world. So I really enjoy climbing Hotham. The views are just amazing. Descending full gas. I don't know what this part's called, but yeah, you really hit some speed. I think I hit about 70 k's an hour through here, so make sure you descend in the drops. But yeah, look at that view, it's just amazing. And then you hit another little short climb here before you get to the top of Hotham. All the climbing's done, and it's a rapid descent into the tunnel, which will be up here shortly. It's still a couple of k's to the lunch stop at Dinner Plains, so yeah, it's probably about another 5 or I think it's another 10 or so k's from this point. So a quick lunch. I had 4 bananas and a can of Coke and a couple of bars, and yeah, onwards to Omeo from dinner plane. Unfortunately, the wrap was not vegan, so but look, I was happy to stay on fruit anyway. You need to really look after your stomach and work with what you know will work and keep you from getting cramps or any other GI distress issues. Yeah, I train with Winners bars, I train with dates, and I train with bananas. So try not to try any new things on the day of an event. Here we are descending, just flying. Joel's on the Colnago concept there. You know, it's just a nice aero machine. And here we are. I'm not sure where we are here. I think we're just outside of Omeo, and we catch up with the sub 11 Peaks crew. Not sure what happened here, but it looks like there was an accident of sorts, and you know, the guys from Bicycle Network just telling everyone to slow down. Make sure you listen to them. Conversation here pretty much went, oh, how's the new concept? Yeah, it's pretty sweet, much better than the old giant I had. So I think Joel loved to get a bit of a nod from the Bicycle Network crew. Now this section between Omeo to Angler's Rest is very tough. It was very hot, and there's a fair bit of climbing in here. So a couple of big hills. And unfortunately, at this point, I had to leave Joel at Anglers. He kept me out of the wind all day and blew himself up. So real shame. I wanted to finish the ride with him, but not to be. And here's my mate Ivan I ran into, so we rode together for a little bit as well. And now we're just about to hit the back of falls, so you come around this corner and boom, you hit this 9% incline for about 100 metres. But then the worst thing is you turn right. As you can just see, you see the climb. Here's my mate Ivan dancing like Lance up the climb. Yes, he's on the blog. You turn right about now, and you can just see even a smaller guy like him, he is grinding up that hill. So, and when you ride with a slow cadence, you're using more strength, which fatigues your legs faster. And so yes, the game plan was to utilise the first 200 k's before the back of falls as a warm-up for the last 35. So riding within ourselves and then getting to this point with some strength and sugar left in the legs to really hammer it. And that's basically what I did. Joel kept me out of the wind and kept me sheltered. Always try and hold a wheel if you can. And here we are, just pushing on to the climb. So. And here's the photographer, and on the left here we've got a walker. He says something about my bike. And just pushing on through the climb, catch up to a few crew that passed me during the day. A lot of people grinding, very tired legs, and yeah, just pushing on. Catch up with the 11-hour crew about 2 or 3 k's in. Yeah, here I start really pushing hard on the pedals. It's all about finishing strong, you know, have plenty of the legs to finish strong. Got another walker here. Here's a little false flat to trap sort of before trap yard, so then you get hit again with pretty steep pinch here that pretty tough, and yeah, just heaps of people just on the side of the road pushing their bikes. Probably saw $250,000 worth of bikes being pushed. There's a few C60s as well being pushed. But yeah, look, you know, the climb itself on fresh legs is not that tough. And here we are at Trap Yard. I just stopped for a quick Coke and a banana. I pretty much hated myself. I just couldn't really stomach any sweet things, but I forced myself to put it in the body to have something to burn. And here we are, just riding to the top of the falls summit. And then once you get to this point, you're at the top of falls, and it's pretty much all downhill from here. There's a howling headwind, so I was pretty happy to finish the ride with plenty of power left in the legs to push through that headwind, and passed quite a few people at this point as well. So great descent through here, really hitting full speed. The Colnago, the C60 just descends so well, just feels so stable and planted when you're launching it around corners through the descent. We hit the 10k mark here. Such beautiful scenery. At this point, you know you're home. This is coming just around the back of the dam. You can just see it to the left. Look at the clouds. It is a beautiful part of the world. Here we are, last corner, and you're done. Fuck mate, thank you. Thanks mate. Well done. So if you walk over in the corner, got me to what the fuck corner. That's alright. Your wife did you proud this morning, mate. Oh yeah. You get your finisher's jersey and you transition through, and there's just humans everywhere, and I get pretty excited. I'm pretty emotional at this point. Just yeah. Go vegan, carb the fuck up, and anything's possible. Where's Simon? Alright. Yeah, I just wanted to give a big shout out to Liam from Hub Cycling for making great kit for me to get around in. Check out his company, Hub Cycling, and also to Dom at Winners Bars for looking after me. And obviously a big shout out to Joel for keeping me out of the wind, and my mate Simon for getting me involved in the Peaks Challenge last year, and the boys at Bike Bug Paran, especially Adam and Sammy, for keeping the bike in elite condition. And of course my wife, who is my rock, Sally. And yeah, hopefully this video encourages you to have a go at Peaks Challenge Falls Creek. Any questions and comments below, and yeah, catch you next year.